Not long ago, our sworn mission to always find a better way led us to create a new line of fishing hard baits.
Let's go.
The result has been eye-opening, jaw-dropping, and extremely gratifying. Because, in the end, although folks may say they fish for fun, the truth is, everyone fishes to catch more fish. We applied our renowned research methods to this launch. We tested and retested and made new, even more valuable advancements in the push for innovation. We worked with some of the top names in the industry to design the shape, weight, size, and action of each lure. Then gave them a custom paint job, instantly injecting life in each model with stunning finishes inspired by favored forage species of bass and other leading game fish.
Let's go.
And of course, we put every hard bait through our rigorous R&D protocols to ensure we offer anglers a remarkable range of new, trigger-loaded actions and mind-blowing color appeal. We've done our job here, and we've done it well. So well, in fact, we've turned fish into suckers. Do you need any more reason?
Let us make this absolutely clear. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time. It's the most detailed picture of the world below ever, and it's only from Humminbird.
You the man. I'm saying 13. You're saying what? 12 plus. Over 13. Over. You lost already, bro. You know what? Let's go back to the $20 deal.
No. I'm confident.
I think you don't know. I think you're second guessing yourself right now. These folks, they live here. They know what it's all about, right? You don't live here.
Well, I mean,
You never fished here.
I fished here before.
When?
2-3 years ago.
Bro fished here.
Did he?
Yeah, bro's in the back. He always fishes here.
Oh, does he?
He's got a cat. He's got a thing up here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right, we're live. Are we live right now? Victoria, are we live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in this afternoon. We're in Georgian Bay, and we've got ourselves, I believe, 44 teams here this afternoon, over $3,000 on the ride for first place. Tomorrow we're in Gloucester Pool. Many more teams. We're hoping you're going to probably be one of them if you just tuned in. We've already had one team weigh in leading right now at 8.70 pounds, and big fish right now currently at 2.45. So we've never been let down here before, so we're hoping today's going to be one of those days where we're going to see huge fish, and that's all going to happen in just a few minutes. But what we're going to ask each and every one of you to do, please stand, move your hats for the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here this afternoon. We're hoping to see some real big fish. We got, I believe we have some of the finest anglers here from the areas. Plus, we've brought anglers with us from all over Ontario, all trying to make this year's classic. Tomorrow, we're going to be on Gloucester Pool. You're welcome to join us there as well. That's in Port Severn. That event will blast off at 7 o'clock again, the 3 o'clock weigh-in. And I believe we're sitting on probably twice the field here today. But again, this is Georgian Bay. So if you followed the reports all week, it's been reporting nasty, nasty weather. And if you rolled into town when we were here, it was pretty nasty last night. So I'm not blaming the guys that didn't show up because I know it's a lot of wear and tear. And, as we're all getting older, it's bad on the back. So anyways, it's, you know what? We're going to hope to see some big thing. Good to see the girls are back. They weren't sure they were going to come back. Hi, girls. All right. So, all right, Vito, let's bring up our first contestants.
Team number 8, Mike Albanez and Dom Albanez.
All right, here you go. Two brothers, ladies and gentlemen, from Woodbridge, Ontario, and it looks like they got themselves their 3 fish. And you had a good day today, Dom?
Not that great.
Not that great? All right, so you guys have fished here. You guys fish this every single year. What's your personal best here for 3 fish?
Takes the lead, 920.
Maybe this one right now.
Really? Come on. All right, hold the fish up for it, folks. Looks like smallmouth was their target. I'll tell you, if you're up here, you guys have a phenomenal fishery. It is absolutely incredible. We got a big smallmouth. We're going to go for big fish right now. And currently big fish is 2.45. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at these fish. Beautiful fish. What do you think, big guy? How big?
2.5.
All right. Man, you're mean. All right. Put him in there nice and slow. That one there, buddy. He's got a 0. Okay, put in, and it's going to go 3.25. All right, there you go. Let's give a big round of applause.
Takes
There's
the
your new
smallie,
leader
3.25.
on both sides, which is a good thing. I believe we're looking at $3,000, and the lunker and everything else, you could be about $4,500 today. That wouldn't be a bad deal, would it?
Yeah, but no cigar here.
No cigar here? Okay, but you know what the deal. You got to take a seat for a couple minutes, all right? All right, let's give a big round of applause. So what Dom's doing right now is he's taking a seat here. This is what we call the hot seat, and he's going to take the seat in the shade, which I don't blame him to do. And we're going to bring up our next contestant. Vita, who's up here next?
Up next, Team 19, Bill Todd and Brian Moore.
All right, Brian Moore representing the Barrie Bassmasters. I believe, are you from Barrie? Is that where you're from or no?
I am indeed, yep.
You are indeed. All right, so what do you like better, Simcoe or Georgian Bay?
Georgian Bay actually fishes way better, more my style.
All right, so what's more your style? What do you mean your style?
Rock, weed, transition, just a lot more of it. It's a lot more sand I find in Simcoe.
Takes
All right,
the lead,
ladies and gentlemen,
10-20.
let's give a big round of applause. I'm going to say goodbye to my friend Dominic here. Dominic, is there anything you want to say before you go?
Just like to thank you guys.
All right, I just want to ask you a quick question because I'm going to try and get a pattern for some of these folks who are going to be going fishing tomorrow. Was there a magic bait today, or was this kind of you threw everything, and did you catch a lot of fish?
A lot of small fish, all baits.
Small fish.
Small fish, yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much, and good luck to you. All right, let's hope we can get some money your way. Brian, you're going to be taking that seat. Did you weigh your big fish in so far?
Takes the lead, 4 pounds.
4 pounds. That's a big smallmouth or largemouth. I'm thinking it's going to be a small. Did you see that? Did you get a picture with that? I did, yeah. That is absolutely a huge smallmouth bass.
Oh, it was actually Bill, my partner, caught it just about an hour ago.
So again, does it get better the fishing as it gets later in the day, or does it just happen to go that way?
Actually, today it was kind of slow in the morning, afternoon, about 1 o'clock it just fired on, and that's when we got most of them.
All right, buddy, I'm going to ask you to grab a seat here on the side. You're going to sit up here for a couple of minutes. Let's give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, right now, they're sitting in that seat, and the seat's going to move pretty rapidly right now. Vita, what happened? We got a computer dropped off here, so it's going to give it a second to get that going again. Okay, so Brian, while we're doing this computer thing here, was there a magic lure for you guys?
Actually, the jerkbait, I lost 10 fish, and that's the most I've ever lost in a day. It was amazing. But jerkbait got most of them, and Senko got that big one.
So a lot of people are going to say a jerkbait. Is that like a crankbait, or what is that?
It's just like a minnow-style bait where it just darts left and right, and I guess it just gets them agitated, and they can't help it smash it.
All right, so when you're using a jerkbait, you want to make sure when you're stopping, that's usually when they're going to hit it. All right,
Team
Vita,
number
who's up
11,
here?
Mike Lafreniere and Derek Lafreniere.
All right, Team Lafreniere coming up here. This is 2 cousins coming up here right now, also I believe from the Scarborough region, and or Pickering. Is it right?
Scarborough Brothers.
Scarborough Brothers. Oh, sorry. I always called you guys brothers. All right, here we go. Weighing in 3 fish, 9.80. Not quite over the top, but it's up in there. I think it's going to be tough. Was it tough fishing? You guys fish this pretty often compared to the years. The wind coming through last night, the fronts. Did it make it a little more harder for you?
Yeah, the wind was tough today.
The wind was tough for you. All right, hold the fish up for us. You got a big fish in there, Mike? All right, we got a big fish for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going right now. We zeroed in. This is a largemouth bass. Yep. Look at that. Here we go. We got 4 pounds to beat. Let's see what happens here. And I think you lost some water. He's going over 5. That's a nice fish, buddy. What'd you catch him on?
Spinnerbait.
On a spinnerbait. So you know what? Spinnerbaits are probably one of the most funnest fish to catch, only because, you know what? It's you just kind of reel it in, right? Or was it a little more than that?
Nope. It was because it was so windy. It was easy to fish today.
490.
490. That's the next big fish. Give a big round of applause. Hold that fish up for the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. This is a largemouth bass that you're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen a smallmouth. Here's a largie. Absolutely beautiful fish, and they're all going to get right back in the water where they belong. Mike, does anybody want to thank before you go?
Just you.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much, and job well done. Yeah, that way. Either way. All right.
You're welcome. Thank you. Team number 27, Mike Green and Peter Stefanik.
All right, boys, come on up here. Let's see what happens. We're looking for a bag that's going to exceed 20.20. Is that going to be you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right. Here we go. 3 fish coming in at 10.35. You to make that official. We got a new leader.
1035 takes the lead.
Buddy, anything you want to say right before you go?
Just thanks to National Pro staff, you guys, and my partner, Bill Todd.
Hey, what do you think it's going to take to win this event? Like, just, with your experience out here and over the years, you've done pretty well out here.
For weight-wise, usually it's 14, 15, but today with the wind and the tough bite, it might be 12, 13.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting, buddy. Anybody want to thank before you go?
National Pro staff, you and Bill Todd.
All right, thanks, buddy. Job well done. All right, you guys are up here. He's going to show you a big fish. Do you got a big fish in there? Partner, you got a big fish in there? No? All right, hold them up for our camera girl. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to show you a couple of nice, I don't even see if they're largemouth or smallmouth. The old days we had the baskets. They were a lot easier, and nowadays, hold them hard, hold them hard. Let's just grab one fish, guys. One fish today, all right? We're all grabbing one fish, all right? And hold them good. Sorry, everybody. Hold them up for the camera. Let's go. Big round of applause. Beautiful fish. Job well done. Let's put him back in the water where he belongs. And you're going to take the hot seat right up here because you're up here with us for now because right now you're sitting on possibly $4,000. So grab a seat right here, buddy. Tell us a little bit about your day. So you took the lead. You must be comfortable. You must be happy. Was there a magic lure for you?
We caught a lot of fish today. We just couldn't call.
So it was just couldn't get them out.
We got those. They're all 3.5 pound. Those ones. We couldn't catch anything bigger.
All right, buddy. Well, let's see if anybody else
Team
does any
29,
better.
Donnie
All right.
Chilla and Patrick Lamore.
All right, buddy, let's see what happens. Team Bass Pro Shops right here. If you haven't shopped there, it's a great store right on the 400. All right, buddy.
Good. How you doing, Andy?
You had a good day today?
You know what? It was a fun day. Weather was kind of crazy, but other than that.
Well, it looks like you guys are taking the lead, so. All
Takes
right.
the lead, 1060.
Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say goodbye to my friend before you disappear. Is there anything you want to say?
Thanks for having us.
Oh, buddy, thank you for coming, buddy. Job well done. And there you go. So let's give this guy a big round of applause. Away he goes and hold the fish up for our folks. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice smallmouth bass for you. He's got something in there bigger than 4 pounds. We got a smallmouth right now is right at 4 pounds even. That's a big boy. Is he going to go over the top? Is he going? No, he ain't going to go. So 3.70. That's a nice fish, though, buddy.
Thank you.
You get a picture with that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I need you to take a spot over here on the sideline. What happened? You get stabbed?
Yeah, he did. Can you take that out?
Hey, can we get, you got to come up here. You okay?
He just needs a Band-Aid.
He got stabbed. You know what? I'll tell you, when you guys are fishing these fish, and there's things that you need to know, right back there, right? That's protection for them. And when you're holding them, people think, well, you're holding them by the mouth. You could do, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, is you could hold them by the belly like that, right? But you can see that fin coming up on that top part. Well, that fin coming up it's worse than a catfish. I'll tell you right now. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get these fish right back. He's getting a Band-Aid right now. And does he need to go to hospital? Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you. I had a friend of mine who actually got stabbed in his foot, and he actually had an issue with that. So, yeah, but it could be. It's like they have like some type of slime on them that could infect you.
Really? Yeah.
That kid can be infected. I think he already is infected.
Fishing infected.
Mentally infected. All right, so while we're waiting for this to happen again, tell us a little bit about your day. You guys obviously, working at Bass Pro Shops and stuff, do you guys get some information maybe that other people aren't attributed to?
I don't work at Bass Pro Shops, but Patrick does, so maybe.
Maybe, yeah, but I don't think so. But at the end of the day, realistically, you're out there. And what were you looking for when you're out there? Like, what was your structure mainly you were looking for?
Rockweed, mainly.
So rockweed. So did you guys actually targeted smallmouth bass today?
So we started the day targeting largemouth, and later in the day, we went for some smallmouth, and we ended up upgrading.
So the smallmouth made it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Is he okay, Vita? All right. I think he's okay. Put some rubbing alcohol in there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're going to talk about the fact that it's a 3-fish limit here today. And one of the reasons is that because the legislation says it's 3 fish, so that's why it's a 3-fish limit. Even though 2 people can bring in 3 fish each, but however, if one angler reaches that 3 fish, he's got to stop angling. So it's not, we don't want to get anybody in trouble, so we just make it a 3-fish limit. And we are working on something with the MNR right now that's going to work. Are you okay, bro?
That was bad.
That looks like, were you like bleeding out?
Yeah, it was. Got me right in the vein.
Really?
Yeah, I punctured a couple of my veins in my forearm.
I think you should go to hospital.
I think I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I've done worse.
Fisherman.
All right, you're going to hospital when we're done. All right, let's get this
Team
guy going.
45, Jason Godden and Anthony Burgess.
All right, let's see what happens. Do we want to swap out with the kid on the bottom? Are you sure? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, guys, we're weighing in one. We're going to take up 1 fish, but you had a good day today?
Yeah, we had a great day.
This is the first time this ever happened. You're taking over the top. 1240
Takes
is
the
where you're
lead,
going.
1240.
Wait, he's already capped you. All right, let's give a big round of applause. There's a new leader. Let me say goodbye to this guy right here. And anything you want to say, buddy?
Just want to thank you guys and thank my partner.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. All right, there you go. Look at that. You guys all witnessed somebody get stabbed up here, and now you're witnessing big largemouth. All 3 largemouth? All 3 large. I love these guys. Largemouth all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Fish right from my heart. I love them. And they don't technically stab you like the smallmouths do they?
No, they don't typically, no.
All right, so was there a magic lure for you guys? Or?
We were basically flipping crayfish imitations all day. We didn't find them until later in the afternoon. Probably the bite seemed to pick up for us. We only had 4 bites. All of them were big. So we missed the one. Managed to land the other 3, and then we actually tried for smallmouth for a while. Didn't pan out, so we ended up going for the largies in the afternoon.
Well, that's what I would have did too. So good luck to you. I want you to sit down here for now, and let's see if you can hold on to the lead. Vita, who's on our way up here next? What number are you guys? Number 10? Yeah. All right, here we go. Vita, team number 10 coming up next. We're going the old-fashioned way.
Okay, every once in a while. Team number 10, Paul DeBasio and Ron Galucci.
All right, this is Paul DePasio coming up here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Gerard, if you're watching, here's him. Say hi to Gerard, Paul. He's watching.
What's going on, G?
All right, he told me to call you by your nickname, but I said I can't do that. 9.35 is not going to put you into first place, but you're not in last place either. Let's give a big round of applause. 9.35, ladies and gentlemen. Very respectable weight. You got a big fish in there?
No.
Hold the fish up for our folks, nevertheless. And we got to update that board, honey. So we're at 12.5 pounds right now. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Largemouth bass is what he's got for you right there. And beautiful. Come on, put your hands together. Don't be shy. We got a good crowd of people there. If you are not here watching this, they can't see you, but they can hear you. Is there anything you want to share with us? Any excitement happened today?
A lot of exciting things happened today. Even though the fishing was bad for us, we still had a good day. We had a lot of laughs, and we're just glad you guys keep putting these on for us.
We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. All right, thank you very much. Give a big round of applause. Away he goes, and that's Paul DePazio, and he's off the podium in 12:40 right now. That might be good enough to keep it today because it looks like it's been pretty tough fishing.
I don't know. We've always, we were talking about it on the way in here. We were thinking somewhere in the high 13s, probably 14.
So close, eh? So close, right?
Yeah.
You might just do it.
You never know. We'll see.
All right, I'm hoping for you. All right, who's
Team
up here?
number 5, Rudy Manning and Gord Farewell.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here, boys. Looking for some big weight. 1240 is the magic number to beat. What do you think?
Oh, that's not happening.
Not happening, eh? All right, so 7.5, 7.6. All right, so, I sometimes learn more from lower weights than I learn from bigger weights, only because I know what not to do. No, obviously, no, it's actually, you know what, you'll always remember those easy days, but these are the days that actually will help you when you're fishing again and knowing what you tried and what you didn't try. So what would you think you would have did different now at the end of the day?
Stayed in bed.
Really?
No, it was just rough. The water it just turned off.
Were you after the smallmouth? I mean, I know what you guys are capable of doing, but you were after the smallmouth. Is that what happened? And then is this largemouth or smallmouth in here?
It's actually both. Oh, really? Yeah, we started out largemouth fishing, and then we went to smallmouth, and we were just taking whatever we could get.
All right, hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. You're still sitting in that driver's seat, and if you need some water, let us know. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. There's a nice largemouth bass for you, and we'll put him right back where he belongs. So is there anybody you want to thank before you go?
Of course, I always got to thank my cheerleader. She always brings me a coffee when I'm sitting there, and I want to thank Vita because you always end up everybody thanks you, but she's the real brains of the operation. So
I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
she is.
She scares me though, so I got to be nice to her.
I don't scare you?
Not that much.
Get out of here. Let's give a big round of applause. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you want to come out tomorrow at the Gloucester Pool. You'll probably see some different weights and the same guys. You might really be shocked. Vita, what's happening right now?
Team 16, Andres Kung and Evan Kung.
Father and son team coming up right now. Looks like he's got himself a pretty healthy bag of fish. 1240 is the magic number to beat, and it could happen. It's actually not that bad.
Nah, I don't think it's going to happen with us. We first thing going out this morning, the strap on our boat broke and we lost our net. So we lost 2 fish because we didn't have a net today, but that's the way she goes.
All right, we got a lot of water movement. Okay, here we're going to empty out that water again. It's nice. We got all oxygen up here. Even the troughs here all set up with oxygen, which is a nice thing. All right, putting them in there, weighing in 3 fish for a total amount of 9.25. Still not bad. And did you have anything on that would have made it different or no?
I don't think so. Like I said, we lost 2 fish that we could have. I want to weigh the one smallmouth, but we lost 2 fish. We didn't have the net. If we had the net, they're right beside the boat, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Got to go buy a net tonight.
Tournament fishing. Harvest fish, hold them up, and let's put them in the tank. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? The guy on stage right now is a guy that I totally respect because it was like, I don't know, probably about 7 years ago. We were on Lake Baptiste, and these guys, him and his partner, were leading the Classic. 2 days they hammered it. First place both days. Come into the stage on the last day. That's a beautiful fish. These guys were classy right to the end. Definitely support. We were doing that. And we brought the boat up to the stage. They jumped down the boat, and they just couldn't get the fish to go on the last day. But that's fishing, right?
That's the way it goes sometimes. First 2 days were great, and third day was the fish were just gone. But we just, stuck to what we were doing to win, and unfortunately sometimes it doesn't work out.
You know what, buddy? If there's any award they give you for that, man, you guys definitely got the Sportsman of the Year award. That was fantastic. So let's give a big round of applause. Looks like he's taking over the lead for Big Fish, Smallmouth, correct? All right, let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and job well done fishing with his son. Coming up next, Vita, who's up here next? Ice in the troughs. I like that.
Team number 18, Anthony Peluso and Ryan Johnson.
I got to admit, I got a pretty good staff. They got ice happening on there, all the IRs going. They're doing a great job. All right, buddy, how you doing? You have a good day today?
My back is sore.
From standing on the deck or from beating up the waves?
Yeah, we ran about 100 miles today, there and back.
Wow.
It was fun.
All right, so what's the we got ourselves a new leader. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 1280. I'll be right back. Hold the camera, and I'm going to say goodbye to you. So, you know what? There's a good question for you. Because of where we are, how far did you run today?
We didn't run too far. We probably had about a half hour, 45-minute drive out, and a little bit longer coming back just due to the waves. But yeah, we didn't put too many miles on the boat today.
Well, thank you, buddy. Who do you want to thank before you go?
Thank you, guys. Thank everybody for showing up and supporting everybody that's weighing in here. But always thank you guys for putting on a good show.
Thanks, buddy. Job well done. Wow, look at that.
450 takes the lead
450 on the smallmouth. There's your new leader on the smallmouth, though. That's pretty impressive, bro. You got to be extremely happy with that. Like, did you have a fish on that might have made a little bit of a difference or not really?
No, actually, the last fish we caught was on the last cast of the day. Like, honestly, the last cast. And what I like about this tournament is because there's only a 3-fish limit, we don't really go fish for a limit. We just go out and fish for big fish all day long. And we didn't have a good one in the boat until about 1 o'clock. And then when we caught that big one, we're like, see, we're right back in this game. And then we were able to get another one an hour later. And then literally the last one on the last cast. It was 3 fish right down to the wire.
And was there, would you say it was a bait thing, or would you say a water depth thing, like, or maybe like what you were fishing?
Oh, we just covered a ton of water and just using drop shots all day long.
Strictly drop shots are very important up here, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I just find you get a better hookup ratio versus what you lose. So I like the one hooks. They don't get off as easy.
All right, grab a seat. Let's give a big round of applause. There's a new leader there right now, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at 12.80. We're almost at 13 pounds. I'd be nice if he does win it, but I want to make sure I win my bet too. So, all right, who's up here now, Vita?
Team number 15, Bill Walker and Cal Vazen.
Billy Walker. Cal, they're coming up together. Ladies and gentlemen, when two anglers come up together, it usually means big bag. Is it a big bag?
It's a decent bag.
Are you happy with your bag?
I'd like a little more.
Are you buying us coffee tomorrow if you don't want some? 13, Vita, make that official.
Takes the lead, 1370.
You know what? This fishery is pretty awesome, though. You have to admit, right? And, You know, one thing you did say though is, you know, you right off the bat you're targeting big fish. You're not necessarily targeting the smaller fish, and those big fish that you are targeting, like you're targeting areas that don't have numbers. They just have bigger fish, right?
Yeah, exactly. And actually, Bill and Cal are really good friends of ours, and you know, I'm happy for them. I knew they had us by a pound because that one big fish they got's got a gun on it, and ours was skinny. So
The Italian fish, bro.
exactly.
From Italy.
Well, look at Cal.
Cal thinks Cal's German. Look at that fish. You all see that? That's a nice smallmouth bass coming in. Vita's he taking the lead? Yeah. He's a little bit short though. He must be from my town.
480 takes the smallmouth.
What do you want to think, buddy?
I want to thank my partner, who's an awesome boat driver today. Saved my back, actually a little bit, but we drove some pretty rough waves and got back safe and on time.
Thank you, buddy. Job well done. Let's give a big round of applause. Away he goes. These guys are rock and rollers. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Nice fish, buddy. You must be happy with that. You know, like, you know, were you expecting better where you're at? Did you lose something that might have made it a little bit different?
No, we got 3 good bites today, and that's what we got.
All right, so he thinks this one's his bigger one. He's just putting it in there, making sure. What was his first one?
First one?
480, 460. This is definitely the nice fish, though. You got to be excited about this. So, okay, guys, come grab a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable, and I'll be right here with you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, these guys right now are on fire. There's a 1 seat for each one of you guys, and you know, it's pretty impressive. That you have to be with the camera, bro. So you got to come up this way. This is all made for TV now. You know what I mean? So, all right. So, anyways, real quick, how far did you guys travel? Did you guys? Was it a long travel?
It was bumpy.
It was a bumpy ride. So that's telling me a little bit of a long ride. So what would you say? Like half an hour, an hour?
25? Yep.
All right. So, were you open water where you're fishing, or were you
Shallow water.
shallow? What's shallow mean to you guys?
4 to 8.
And that's smallmouth, right? Because like some guys shallow might mean 20 feet, and some other guys 30 feet. Depending on the time of the year, these fish move a little bit deeper. Do you find that the fish on Georgian Bay don't move as deep as they do on Simcoe?
Bill and I fish shallow all the time, so we don't look 20 feet deep.
So you don't know anything past that depth.
Yeah, nothing past 12.
Nothing past 12. All right, guys. I'm going to get the next guys up here, and that's a good weight. 1370, you're buying coffee. Vita, who's up here next?
Team number 25, Kyle Lenz and Wesley Janet.
The bet was over 14.
No, over 13. We can replay this. All right, buddy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
You had a good day today?
Yeah, it was okay.
You got enough to kick their butts?
Definitely not.
All right, well, you could. 8.25, 8.30, make that official. You had fun, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you do a lot of traveling today?
8:30.
Not as far as that.
Did you catch a lot of fish?
Yeah, quite a few.
All right, hold the fish up for our folks. Let's see. It looks like a smallmouth bass. Be careful because they stabbed him. It's like revenge of the smallmouth bass. That's all I can say. You are getting a little bit pale. Are you okay? You sure? You're getting pale. For an Italian guy, you're pretty white right now. All right, let's give a big round of applause. Not bad fish, eh? That's a nice fish. So, all right, you gonna share with us the magic lure?
Nothing really worked as good as that.
In other words, hey, you know what? You maybe just in the wrong spot. That's all that mattered. But you might have had the right lure, right? Your lure might have outfished them on their own spot, right?
Maybe. We were
Drop shotting. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
my partner.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. All right, keep them going one at a time. You guys are still sitting up on that podium. Vita, who's up here next?
Team number 7, Andy Sohn and Scott Adams.
Andy's on. This is the moment of truth. Brand new boat. We're going to know if this is a lucky boat or not a lucky boat. Are you a superstitious angler?
Not anymore.
You're not? All right, let's see. Coming in with 3 fish, 7.25. Okay, but you're not superstitious, right?
Not anymore.
You know what? I remember every boat that I ever
720.
bought or I got, all right? If it wasn't a certain size fish for my first fish in the boat, I wouldn't land it. I would do everything in my power to lose it because I didn't want to bring my Did you do that?
No, when you got a bag like that, you just hang on to whatever you can, Andy.
Hold the fish up. He's a personal friend of mine. Yeah, it's his boat. He's just bought himself a brand new boat. His boat's actually for sale right now. His old boat was just immaculate at DT Power Sports and strong supporter of ours. And if you go down and see Greg, and I'm sure he'll take care of you and give you a good price on it. And I know that this guy definitely takes care of his stuff. So, Andy, tell us a little bit about your day, because obviously, you know, now you got a little bit bigger wheels to get out there. Obviously, a day like today, it did matter, right?
Yeah, well, that really helped a lot because it was rough out there. But we didn't go too far. I don't know this place very well. It's only our second time here, so we found a few in pre-fish, but nothing of that quality. So
it's a good fish.
Yep. Oh, they're
You're one fish away, buddy. You know, what was your smallest fish you had?
about 2 1/4.
There you go. A 4-pounder would have brought you right up, man. Who you want to thank before you go?
Well, I want to thank you guys, of course, Vita, everybody, my partner for putting up with me. I yelled at him once because he craned in a smallie on a jerkbait, but whatever. We get along now.
All right, buddy. Let's give a big round of applause. Job well done. Away he goes. You know what? It's like a big happy family. We all know each other. So are you superstitious at all?
No, I was laughing at that last guy. Me and Billy are yelling at each other all day in the boat.
You can take it, eh, Billy? Who yells louder?
He does.
He's telling he's got bigger lungs.
I know what you mean.
what.
Team 33, James Janak and Chris Patno.
All right, let's see what happens here. Homeboys, ladies and gentlemen, looking to take 1370 by the horns. What's going to happen? Are you feeling good right now?
Not that good, no.
Are you feeling good? 11 pounds even, still a very respectable weight today. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, we found some bigger fish earlier in the week, but they weren't there, obviously, today.
All smallmouth?
Yeah.
Okay, hold the fish up for our camera girl here. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to show you a nice smallmouth bass. And, you know, most of the guys in the locals here, I think, other than Brian, wherever he is out there, I know they love their largemouth, but do you think that most of the guys up here, if you had to pick one over the other, you know, would choice always be smallmouth here?
For me, it would be. Obviously for Billy and Cal as well.
So it could be the other way for other people, right?
No, we'll see.
All right, I'm looking. Not because I want somebody to beat you with largemouth, but all right, we'll see you later. If you would have bought largemouth, I would have been rooting for you guys all the way to the end. I would have been, come on, guys. Vita, who's up here? Team number. What number are you guys? Team number 30. Computer's going up and down here. We're losing
Team
signal.
number 30, Paul Alessandrini and Marco Alessandrini.
I think we're in a bit of a rut here or something. All right, Alessandrini right here looking for 3 fish. What do you think, buddy? You got it?
No.
You want to come up too? Why? No? You at the cottage this weekend? You at the cottage this weekend?
We are at the cottage.
8:20.
12-minute drive.
12-minute, a whole 12-minute drive. And what was that, Vita?
8:20.
8:20. That's okay. Hold the fish up for our girls here. You want to come up, honey? No? Come on. You got a smallmouth? Wow, look at that. Be careful it doesn't stab you. Look, it's going to stab you right in your hand, right there. Poof. Are you scared right now? You still got your Band-Aid, John? Yeah, what happened? He got stabbed by smallmouth. You believe? Come on, let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like you got a whole fan team here. And I should have made you kiss the fish. Or else I should have did. All right, so, you know, how many years you had a cottage up here?
30 plus.
So 30-plus years with a cottage up here, and so I guess I know for as long as I've ever known, you guys love your bass fishing. Have you watched the bass fishing actually develop here, change? Like, has it gone from largemouth to smallmouth, or has it always been basically the way it is? Like, what have you seen develop here?
For myself, I've always been a largemouth, right? So, and today we were gonna take the chance first thing in the morning, maybe go out, but as soon as we seen the headwind there, turned their tails and went back south. So, but we were on the largemouth in the morning, and then came across the smallmouth in the afternoon, and we tried a little harder, but they weren't there for us.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you very much. Anything you want to say to your girls here?
No, I'm just glad they're out. Came from the Elmville Zoo. Take a visit if you guys are on the way, and that's it. Thanks for everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Say hi to Sam if you go to Elmville Zoo. I actually know him personally. He's a good guy. And hi, Sam, if you're watching. Guys, did I shock you there for a second? You guys were like, oh, my God, he's going to talk to me. All right, so quick. These guys need to know, what was the magic lure? Like, there was the magic lure. Were you guys both throwing the exact same lure or different lures?
I got my 2 on different than what he did.
All right, so it wasn't the lure then?
No, my lure, I was lucky to actually catch it. My hook.
So there's 3 fish in there, okay? You contributed 1?
2.
So are you a better fisherman?
No.
Is he a better fisherman?
Mine's bigger than his, so.
So yours is bigger, but he caught 2. All right, let's bring up our next contestant. Let's see what happens here. All right,
Team
looking
23,
for, come on up,
Gordon
guys.
Belby and Nick Belby.
Oh, looks like they got a pretty good bag of fish. Oh, did you see the head turn real fast there? That's a pretty good bag of fish. Is it 1375 is the magic number? No?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay, he says, oh, maybe. 1190. It's still a good bag of fish.
Oh, good. That's still pretty good.
That's a very respectable bag of fish. You had a good day?
1195.
How far did you travel?
By the look of us, too far.
You got pretty wet, eh? All right.
We were out in the middle all day, and it was windy all day. So.
Okay, we're going to hold the fish up, and we're going to weigh him in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a treat for you. There's a big smallmouth bass. You think he's going to go over 5 pounds?
I think he'll do it.
All right. There you go. Why are you being nice all of a sudden?
Because it's a big fish.
All right, that's a big fish. Hold his belly up so you can turn him sideways. There you go. Look at that guy. All right, we're going to put him in here. We're going to weigh him up, put him right in the middle, nice and slow. We need him to go 5 pounds. 4.95 is going to put you in first place. Let him go, and he's coming in at 5.45. 5 point. Congratulations.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Funny story. Funny story. They said to me this morning, big fish. Do you want big fish? I thought it was included.
There is.
I know, but I thought it was included in the. So anyway, she says no. It's $20. And I go, I don't have my wallet. No, don't worry about it. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy.
You're good for $300 right now. So, but how much is the lunker worth? So the lunker's like $700. That's okay. Hold the fish up for a Garrett. You know what?
Never again.
You're not the only guy, bro. Okay, hold the picture up. We've seen that happen so many times. It's not the first time, but that's okay. So your fish, you guys in the lunker pool? Are you happy right now? Look at you smiling. Hey, are you overall big fish or no? You're just big. Right? They're big smallmouth. They're overall.
Oh, no. 11 is the large.
Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And we get it. Okay, we got him. This floor is very soft.
Big largemouth.
It's good for my back. All right, so we'll get this up. Okay, anybody you want to thank before you go, buddy?
Just my son for fishing with me and putting up with me for the day.
And you gonna say anything to your dad?
No, he was great.
All right, thank you guys. Get out. We're gonna probably see you. Maybe come back up here. That's a big smallmouth bass, ladies and gentlemen. 5.45 pound smallmouth just came in, and we're gonna be going to a commercial break very shortly. Vita, who's up here next?
Team 34, Mario Palermo and Dylan Vorich.
All right, boys. It looks like you have 12 pounds in there.
Nah, maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8, he said. Whatever it is, it is. But you had fun, right?
Yeah, it was a good day. It's a fun day.
You know what? It was fun. Did you travel far, though?
We didn't go too far, no. We had a couple spots. We just stayed close to here. We didn't want to go too far.
Probably a smart thing to do. Mayor, hold the fish up for folks. Give these guys a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I think we haven't seen anybody kiss the fish yet. Bro, you going to kiss the fish for us? Hey? Who's that, me? Yeah. You got to fit and be also. Give him a kiss. Look, we need a kiss picture. All those girls are not going out with you tonight now. You were a hero until that happened. You know? That's okay. You had fun, right?
Perfect. Yeah, it was a good day. Thanks for everything. I want to thank Abu Garcia, all the sponsors, and thank you, man.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate your support. All right. I love these guys. You know, I can't believe how many guys are coming out fishing this. Vita, who's up here next?
Team number 2, Jordan McIntyre and Corey Moreau.
All right, let's see what happens. Corey, we are looking for big fish, father-in-law and son-in-law fishing together. How are you, son?
Good, yourself?
You're not son, you're dad.
I'm not dad, I'm father-in-law.
Okay, father-in-law. All right, so 12.5, 12.45. That's a solid weight. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, it's our best bag out here so far. Nothing went wrong this year.
Well, you know, you guys are on a roll, but hopefully, I'm not going to jinx you. I'm not going to say nothing. Gloucester pulls tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be a good day for you guys. Team of the Year is all happening tomorrow, and it'll be good. So Team of the Year gets a free ride next year, which is nice, which you guys got last year, right?
Yes, sir, we did so.
It'll be good. 2 years in a row. Ride for free is a nice deal. Okay, hold the fish up for our folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. If you are looking at purchasing a boat, I'm going to tell you they are sponsored by Coldwater Marina, which is not far from here. And they are an incredible boat warehouse is what they're called, and they are a phenomenal service center as well too for anybody looking to get some service. All right, so that's not a bad fish, but I don't think he's going to go over 5 pounds. But let's try him. Largemouth bass at the finest. Hold them tight. Are they all green?
Only one.
Only one. 4.55, not quite over the top, but beautiful fish. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. There you go. Beautiful fish. Come on. Absolutely nice fish. He was trying to stab you too, eh? You know what? I think it's like Planet of the Apes. They're all coming back to get you. You know, all fish came, all people started in the ocean, and they're coming back, and they're going after him. All right, so a little bit about your day, buddy. You know, you guys live up here. I know not because you don't got the biggest boat out here, but you're very competitive. Where you fish, you guys are doing very well this year. Actually, Team of the Year in the BM100 division. And, you know, it's persistence, which I definitely give you guys. It's incredible how much persistence. I see the family support, which definitely helps. But how much time? Do you guys put in a lot of time in pre-fishing? Like, what do you guys do?
Yeah, this year we're trying to get on every lake a couple times there. It's The only lake we missed out this year was Sturgeon Lake, and it cost us large at the weed growth on the spots that we fished there. It was hard to scramble that day, so hand down with the flu, everything else. But yeah, we're trying to get time in. We're trying to get a little better at this each year. So.
Well, good luck to you, buddy, and hopefully we get some money to you by the end of the day. Big round of applause. Away they go, and there you go, Boat Warehouse team. All right, commercial break.
Whoever coined the phrase, less is more, wasn't much of a fisherman. He probably talked himself into a V6 when he could have got a V8, settled for 100 horsepower instead of 250, and went home empty-handed when he should have doubled down. Introducing the Solix series. From Mega Imaging to AutoChart Live to CrossTouch, Solix has all of fishing's most innovative technologies on our biggest screen ever. Because more is more. Only from Humminbird.
Wow. IV'd by a bass. All right, Vita, who's up here next? Actually, you want to bring our people up to staying here. What's leading right now? 1360, 1370? Who's that? Bill? Okay, you know, that's it? You sound like right into it. You are so exciting. All right, who's up here? Go on, bring them up here.
T43, Joe Nibali and Rob Gutsa.
What's this? All right, here we go. Are you excited?
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk, so you didn't have a good day. 3 fish, man. No. Where's the other 2?
That's it.
You got 2 fish. You didn't get the third.
That's it.
Did you have them on?
2.
Today definitely shows when you never fish a lake before for bass.
5:35.
That's what happens.
You know what? I'll tell you though. It does, but these fish also fight pretty strong. Hold the fish up for it, folks. And let's give a big round of applause again, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. Guys are getting out there, and they're having fun. That's what it's all about. And I know some of the finest anglers, including guys like Bob Izumi and stuff like that. They all started back in my day where they, we were fishing everywhere, and we just didn't get a chance. And your pre-fish is good as your last as your last time on the water. So he's having a hard time with this fish. Hold him good. All right, hold the camera. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get him back where he belongs. And, again, everything here in water, and that's fine. So what'd you learn today? Turn around. Look at the people.
You should fish somewhere first before entering a tournament.
So is that why? So that's what you learned? But did you learn anything while you're out here? Because this could be like a pre-fish, right?
I learned not to go back where we went today.
So that's the good thing, right?
That's it.
Right, so you eliminated water.
Where not to go today.
Right, who you want to thank?
You guys. Good event. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Gloucester Pool. Hopefully it's a better day for you. Let's give a big round of applause. Bro, you're still up here. Go ahead, Vita.
Team number 4, Eric Luzak and Tom Hardy.
Are you scared?
Yeah, they usually do well.
These guys are the local superstar. I'm looking at a pretty good bag. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Wait and see.
Okay, but when the guy sitting up there who's holding the scale says, "Oh yeah," what's that supposed to be? You're definitely putting him on the spot, ladies and gentlemen. 12.35. You've just totally discredited your value of what you think of what's good and what's not good. Tom, you have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, we lost 2 big fish that really would have helped. But
Okay, hold the fish up for our folks here, and then we'll talk to you a bit. Let's get a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Do you get a fish in there big enough to take the lead? Big fish? No? All right. Big fish currently is at 4.90 is the largemouth, and 480 is the smallmouth, but he's not in the that's the lunker pool. 545 is not the lunker pool. Come on, let's get a big round of applause. Smallmouth bass right there. This is your local homeboy, and again, this is one of the guys that sometimes too much information, right? Did you guys do a lot of running around, or did you kind of hold off to one spot?
we did a little moving around. Yeah, kind of. I'd say we did a bit. Yeah.
So you did a lot of moving around. And, when you're looking for 3 fish and you're moving around and you got this type of water and this and that, I guess it slows you down quite a bit too, right?
I don't know. We fish pretty fast out here. We'll pull up, hit a spot, keep moving. Usually you'll get them right away. This year, we're getting a lot less bites, so you do have to work for them a little harder.
All right, so what are you predicting for tomorrow's weight?
About the same as today.
On 5 fish?
Yep.
Come on.
Maybe a little better. Not much.
What do you think it's going to take to win here today?
What do they have?
1370.
1370.
All right, there you go. Thank you. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Just my family and girlfriend Amanda for coming, and you guys for running the event. I hope you're back next year.
We'll be around. Don't worry. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Fine young anglers. Whew, were you scared there for a second? Honestly, I would have been.
I'm not confident with our weight. We had 1 fish that we needed to get rid of still.
So first prize is $3,000. Second prize is $1,500. I'd rather have first prize.
Well, of course.
All right,
Team number 12, Mike Quinnell and Tim Fernandez.
Mikey Quinnell coming up to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for a big bag. He's done it before. 1370 is the number to match or beat. How do you feel right now?
Tired.
We need a fish off. I think we need an official fish off. 1165.
Hey, you know what? We got to take that for today. I wish I could say we lost some, but that's what it was. I mean, we went through a pile of fish, but the big fish just are a little reluctant to bite right now. We got one good one in there and a couple average fish, but looking forward to fishing tomorrow, and we always enjoy coming up here. And a big thanks and shout out to Penetang for hosting the event. And it's little towns like this that we rely on to have a venue to fish. So shout out to the town here.
Great community. Hold the fish up for it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. Mike Quinnell, there you go. Nice bag. And again, definitely a threat gone by right here. And I know that some of these guys have brought in some huge weight. He's going to try him in. And I would try him too, Mike, because I have a feeling that's a pretty big fish. Is he big enough to take it over the top? 4.65. Not quite over the top, but he's definitely there. Are you scared of the fish now? A little bit. Are you? I'd be scared too if I was you. All right. Mike, is there anything you want to say before you go?
Just thanks to you guys, and hi to my wife at home, I guess. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen. All right. Thank you, buddy. Job well done. All right. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Team number 35, Mike Rochon and Clint Hurd.
All right. These guys have managed to do it. How many years you guys won this event? How many times?
Twice.
Twice. All right. Are you looking for a third time today?
Not today, no.
3 times the time. Oh, it didn't quite work out for you guys. 11:05. Now,
11:05.
Just so you know, hold the fish up for it, folks. These guys they'll run as far as Perry Sound, and that is definitely a ride on a day like today. The big question is did you do it today?
No, yeah, we did it today. We ran as far as Prairie Sound.
Wow. Come on, let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There's some nice fish for you, smallmouth bass. And so Perry Sound, how long did it take you to get there this morning? How's that sound?
We were about an hour, 15 minutes.
How long did it take you to get back?
About the same.
Really, ain't? So did the water get rougher as the day progressed or not necessarily?
It was actually the same. It just changed directions for us.
So I guess it's about riding the water, knowing the water well enough to navigate it. You're behind the islands, you're running soft, you're running hard. And so where was probably the worst point of driving out there?
Probably O'Donnell Point and 12 Mile Bay.
And it got pretty bad out there?
Oh, there were 6-footers for sure.
Wow. So you're not going very fast in 6-footers, are you?
No, we're crawling.
All right. So is there anything that you want to say contributed to your day that you might have did different now?
We probably would have fished shallow a bit more. All our fish came out of 20 feet of water, so we got onto it a bit late. We probably should have went shallow earlier.
All right, buddy, here's your shot. Thank you very much. Job well done. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Away they go. Keep them coming, Vita. Keep them coming.
Team number 6, Terry Crawford and Paul Beaucamp.
All right, Paul Beaucamp coming up to the podium. You better fear these guys. Fear this, right?
Nope, not at all.
At all. All right, so I have to tell you, because Terry is a personal friend of mine, if you are looking for a new vehicle, make sure, where's he working there? Is that Tom Smith?
Tom Smith, yeah.
All right, so and you got to definitely go see him and tell him I watched you guys weigh in, and I was told I get 12.5% discount on the purchase of my new car. Right, you like that one? 12.5% off on your next purchase of a brand new car. Paul, what do you think of that? What was his weight?
1105.
Oh, 1105. So 11.5. There you go. Wait, we got to get. That's a nice largemouth. Who caught him?
I did.
All right, that's a nice fish. Look at the size of this monster. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.65. Not quite big enough, but beautiful fish. 2 largemouth. All 3 largemouth? See, I would have rooted this guy on. All right, picture time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. Largemouth bass. And there you go. It's kind of nice when you're seeing this happen because guys are coming in with both smallmouth and largemouth. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I'd like to thank Terry and you guys for putting on this venue.
Well, buddy, thank you very much, and thank you to Terry. Coming up next, Vita, is team number
13, Jonathan Reimer and Luke Regline.
All right, bro. Team number 13. Was it a lucky number for you? That's the question.
Not at all today.
Are you superstitious?
No.
No? Okay, that doesn't matter then.
No, it's not.
You know, Italians like 13.
Do they?
It's a good lucky number. And you know what else? If you're a motorcycle guy, Friday the 13th is a good day.
Is it? What is Friday the 13th?
Because they all ride down south and they meet at this big it's a big thing, right? It's a big ride. Do we got big weight there? Do we weigh him yet? Nope. All right, here we go. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, you can see it, 58.45. All right, who do you want to thank, buddy?
I guess you guys for putting the event on, and I guess the crowd for coming out, supporting us all.
All right, hold the fish up for folks. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to all the crowds, and I do appreciate you all coming out. And you know what? When you're done here this afternoon on your way home, there's ice cream right here in this little house here on the left. It's fantastic. I guarantee you'll like it. All right, there you go. Big round of applause. Green largemouth bass, also representing the Barrie Bassmasters. And thank you very much, buddy. Job well done. Okay, Vita, keep them coming one at a time. We'll keep going up here. Going up next, 1370 is the magic number to beat. What do you got?
Number 32, Perry Boatno and Choya Fraser.
That's not a bad bag of fish.
We've had better, but yeah, it's not bad.
All right, so coming into this event thinking 3 fish limit, what were you thinking like you needed to win to make this happen?
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity. And what size would you say? Would you say that that's the weight right now in your back of your head you were thinking, or a little bit more?
A little bit more. We're hoping for 13.
13. All right, so hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause. You get a big guy in there? Over 5 pounds? 4.85 is where you want him to be. Nice smallmouth. I don't know. Look, we try him. All right, go ahead. Put him in there. We're going to go, and he's going to come in at 4. He lost water, but I don't think he's going to get close. So let's give a big round of applause. He's going to hold him up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Smallmouth bass at its finest right here. Georgian Bay out of Penetanguishene. If you've just tuned in, it's Billy Walker and Cal Vise is sitting in first place right now with 13.70 pounds. Big largemouth currently at 4.90. Big largemouth 5.45. All right, buddy. Anything you want to thank before you go?
My partner and my family.
Here?
Yep, they're here.
And we should have made him kiss the fish. You guys should have said something. I would have made him kiss the fish. Next time.
Next time.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Hey, come on, guys. Give a big round of applause. The family, come on. Are you feeling a little bit better right now? Pretty cool? Relaxed? How you feeling?
Feel better when the weigh-in's over.
All right.
Team 47, Morgan Signini and Jeff Janak.
I'd be pretty worried here. All right, so let's see what happens. Dude, they got it. Jeff, let's see. Do we got a big bag of fish here?
No, today was painful.
Painful. All right, 11, 12, 11, 10. That's still not bad. For today,
11,
very
10.
Respectable. Did you have a bigger fish on?
No, we didn't lose any. We actually only caught 2 smallies all day. It's practicing this week was discouraging, and that's not what Georgian Bay has to offer. But yeah, they're obviously still out there. Billy and Cal found them. So.
Okay, hold the fish up for folks. You got one big one in there? No. All right. So it's still very respectable weight. Looks like 1 smallmouth, 2 smallmouth, and the 1 big green one in there. All right, big round of applause. Come on, I don't all hear you guys out there. All right, so fishing with Morgan Sagini. Was there a magic lure you guys are throwing around here today?
If there was, we didn't find it. We just thought with the wind, spinner baits and jerk baits and active baits, and that didn't seem to get things going. So yeah, we got a couple fish on spinner baits, but other than that, even got fish on a frog today. So when we're fishing largemouth on a day like today, that's a sign of bad times. So.
Our old age, we want to break our backs. And you're not that old, man. You can imagine me. So thank you. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Great fishermen, great anglers. Special thank you goes out to Abu Garcia, Berkeley Hummingbird, Lund Boats, Mercury Marine, Minn Kota, Go ahead.
Team number 14, Steve Clark and Dave Norgrove.
I was about to say North Star Insurance. If you need insurance, make sure you call Jared. Tell him I told you to. Buddy, how you doing? This is more your back of water.
Not really. This is only our third time on this lake. So
These guys are from Georgia. They actually, I always thought from Muskoka region. They come down to fish a Skugog tournament, which is completely out the left field, and they come out with a crazy weight, a 20-something pound bag, and wind a thing. And but you guys are becoming Southern Lake guys.
yeah, and got a few largemouth last tournament too there. So it was.
You guys are largemouth guys now.
Nah, not really.
Okay, hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We've got, it's good to see all these guys, and you see how they where their strong points are and where they're not. And sometimes these guys start doing very, very well in different regions, and that's a beautiful. Look at the bars on that fish. I don't think we've had a beautiful fish come in like that at all yet. Do you all see that? Do you all see how beautiful that is? That's a smallmouth bass. That's a well-kept fish, I have to tell you. All right, is there anything you want to share with us before you go?
Just want to thank you guys for putting this on, and hope tomorrow goes a little better.
Tomorrow will be a big day for everybody, man. Good luck to you. Let's give a big round of applause. And tomorrow we are in Gloucester Pool. I got to do a shout out to our folks over here at Marsh's Marine. They're actually helping us out. They're sending us a check-in boat, and it's I'll tell you right now, they're a great place to buy for great service. The folks there, make sure you tell them Andy sent you there. Vita, who's up here?
Team 38, Richard Moore and Ron Graham.
How are you, buddy?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
A good day today?
Not really.
Not really? Well, you know what? You got your 3 fish, right?
Yeah, we got our 3.
So were you fishing shallow, deep? What were you doing?
Shallow.
Shallow, eh? All right, I think it'd be pretty hard to hold them on deep water today with the winds the way they were.
690.
It was windy.
All right, hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause. It was very, very windy today, and a lot of these guys that tried to get out to those open areas where the smallmouth are just didn't get a chance to do so. So there you go. It's 2 smallmouth bass for you. Come on, give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Barrie Bassmasters as well. And job well done. So anybody you want to thank before you go?
Just hopefully it goes better tomorrow.
Hopefully it goes better for you guys tomorrow too, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, tomorrow, Gloucester Pool. Today, Georgian Bay. Cal, how you feeling right now, brother? Are you excited? Are you thinking we're coming near the end? You might actually have this deal happening, buddy.
No, because the big bags always come at the end.
All right, so that's what happens, right? The guy waits to the end. And so why'd you come early?
Fish were struggling. We just wanted to make sure that they got in, weighed in, and back in the tank.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Vita,
Team
who's up here?
44, Kenny Murphy and Shay Murphy.
All right, here we go. Team Murphy coming up to the podium looking for a big fish. Team Raw Fish. How are you, buddy?
Good, buddy. How are you?
You know what, man? I'll tell you, today I'm actually a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed, but I'm thinking, the weights could have been a little bit higher. But that 11 pounds represents the weather, I think, is probably the biggest part of what's happening out there. Is that what you think?
11:25.
Yeah, it was hard out there. Wind, it was hard.
It was hard. Hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There's some nice fish for you there. And, again, smallmouth bass was choice. When it comes down to fishing out here, you make choices at the beginning of the day, and you kind of live or die by it. Was your choice smallmouth?
Oh, yeah.
So that was the whole thing. You're doing smallmouth no matter what. Do or die.
Do or die.
Really, eh? And were you in the open water as well or no?
Main lake.
Wow, it was almost pretty hard, eh?
Oh, it was windy.
So what happens when you're in that kind of water? Obviously you're not putting down any kind of, are you putting an anchor down? Are you using drift socks? What are you doing?
Yeah, we use some drift socks.
Drift socks, ladies and gentlemen, is a way to slow down your boat. You throw them out the back of your boat, you tie them to the boat, and what it does is it really slows you down, and it allows you to fish the areas a little bit more thorough. And a lot of these people nowadays, in my days, they were the most common way to slow yourself down. Now it's all about power poles, but it is what it is, right?
Yep. Minn Kotas help a lot.
What do you want to think, buddy?
Just my partner and my sponsors.
Sorry, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. You know, I'll tell you, you get on with the new Minn Kota right now, and they got this lock spot on it. You actually can put yourself on a position where it doesn't even move, right? It doesn't move. Like, I don't even know why you need a power pole anymore when you got lock spot, right? So do you have lock spot?
No, I don't fish deep water. I don't need it.
Really, eh? So how about shallow water? You don't get moved around in shallow water?
We have a power pole if we need it.
Oh, yeah? So that helps you, right? All right. So what do you think? Do you think out of all those guys, the guy coming up next, does he fear you a little bit?
Of course. Brian's a great fisherman.
Team number one.
Wait. You know he's wearing his colors, right?
Brian
full
Gardy
bloom,
and
right?
Brent Cotton.
He's wearing full bloom. You know what that means, right? He's coming up here full bloom. All right, let me see what happens here. Is it a big enough bag? Brian Gardy, ladies and gentlemen, from Aurelia, Ontario. How are you, buddy?
Good, buddy. You?
Good. And then 11, 15. You know, it's still respectable today, but, you know,
11,
not
20.
that big bag.
Not the big bag. No, we scrambled all day.
Now, did you also hit were you fishing open water? That looks like a nice fish in there.
There's one given, but it's not going to go over the weight of what's leading. So.
Okay, hold up that fish for our folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Gardy, and when it comes to Cooch, and even out here, he's done extremely well. And 490 right now. Big smallmouth is 4.80. We'll try him. Come on, let's give him a big round of applause. What do you think? Think he's going to go?
I think it'll be close.
All right. How politically correct is that? All right. 4.30. Okay, Brian, so let me ask you a question, buddy. End of the day, I know you're going to call me later on and say, man, I can't believe how tough the fishing was. But, you know, where would you have liked to fish that you maybe didn't fish today?
Oh, I fished where I would have fished. It was really windy, and it was just a tough day to stay where we were.
So it was just hard to hold on to those areas and find a bigger fish or call out those fish?
It just didn't seem like the fish were set up where they usually are. There were small groups and small areas. They weren't spread out. So
what was your big small fish, just the smallest fish you had in your bag?
3-4.
3-4, and that would have been a nice fish to call out.
That would have been nice, yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much. Anybody you want to thank before you go?
Duo Realis. The secret's out now on spy baits, and they really do work. So if you aren't throwing them, you should maybe try to throw them.
All right, thank you, buddy. Job well done. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You got your slip, Brian? All right. You know what happens, right? So your partner leaves. Are you not superstitious?
No. You got it? Okay, perfect.
Partner comes back, and you're sitting up here the whole time by yourself, right? So you don't matter?
No.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
You go under ladders?
Bothers me is Greg Roth's the last one to weigh in. He sat here and watched the whole weigh in. That bothers me.
Do you think?
Tricky.
All right.
Team 39, Steve Roswell and
I
Matt
don't know.
Campbell.
These guys got it. What's happening? Let's see what happens, and let's see what happens. Jackie, what's that say on your shirt? Jackie
Ayers.
What is that?
She's a realtor, and she's helping us out this year with supporting us. So
there you go, guys. The real estate agents have made so much money. You should be knocking on real estate doors this year. That's smart, man. I have to tell you right now. What do you say via 12:45?
9:45.
Oh, 9:45. I was gonna say, wow.
I wish it was 12:45.
You know what? But tomorrow's your day, bro.
Oh, we'll see.
I think Gloucester Pool was your first tournament you guys ever fished. Is that correct?
That's right. Yep.
You know what the best thing about watching you guys come to our tournaments is after so many years?
What's that?
Your parents are always here for you. Let's give this guy a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the fish up for our folks. This is a fine young angler, ladies and gentlemen. Both of them done very well. And let's see, hopefully we get them a little bit of money here this afternoon. So, again, right now, Vita, you want to do a quick rundown of what's in front and what's leading and what's going on? There you go. Big round of applause. There you go. Some nice smallmouth bass for you.
Currently in first place, Bill Walker and Cal Vazen with 1370. Anthony Paluzzo and Ryan Johnson in second with 1280. In third place, Jordan McIntyre and Corey Moreau with 1245. In fourth, Jason Godden and Anthony Burgess with 1240. And in fifth, Eric Luzak, Tom Hardy with 1235.
Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I just want to thank Jackie Ayers again for supporting us, Wu Tungsten, and our parents for supporting us this year.
All right, buddy, thank you very much. Give him a big round of applause. Away he goes. All right, so there you go. We are paying back 8 pay spots, 2 performance paybacks, a overall big fish, and lunker big and lunker small. All right, Vita, who's up?
Team 40, Andrew Campbell and Brent Maw.
All right, here we go. Are we looking for a big bag here? This is Team Campbell. Let's see what happens here. We need 1375. Is it going to happen right now?
Not going to happen today, there, Andy.
You know what? It's 3 fish. This is why people don't understand. We're looking like, wow, but that's a lot of weight for 3 fish. Like, to beat that, that's a 4-pound average.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad day out there. We caught a lot of fish. Just wasn't the size we were looking for, that's all.
Well, Well, you know what? If you would have had 2 more of those in a normal tournament, it would have probably been the right size. Hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show you a nice fish right now. And 1, 2, smallmouth bass. They are beautiful fish. So I have to honestly admit, they are absolutely beautiful fish here. You know, nice colors on them. All right, bro, who do you want to thank for today's event?
Just like to thank my partner Andy and you guys for putting on awesome tournaments.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. We appreciate the support. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, Bill, let me ask you a question. Where do the fish fight better, here or Georgia or Simcoe?
Here.
They bite up, they fight up pretty good?
Yeah, they're pretty tight here.
All right. Okay. You sound really thrilled, buddy.
Team 31, Thomas
we are
Lepick
down.
and Cody Green.
This is it. We got about 4 teams left to go. We got a lot of poker faces in there. Anything can happen. 3,000, 1,500, 750. How you feeling?
Not bad.
You have a good bag there?
No, it's pretty light.
Pretty light.
What?
940?
Oh, 940. It's not bad.
Pretty good. You should actually have guess your
945.
weight. We should actually have guess your weight.
Close, right?
Yeah, we should actually have guess your weight. Put $1 in the pot. If you guess it, you win the pot as you go through. Hey, that'd be pretty smart, eh?
I would take that.
Okay, hold the fish up for our camera. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm watching all these guys coming up with the raw fish wear. And if you come to the spring fishing show or the Kawartha Sportsman show, they're there. They got like all their wear there. It's actually really nice clothing that they sell, and they do a great job. So is there anything you want to thank before you go?
He's my partner. My boy.
He's your boy. That's pretty cool. All right, so we are entering the end. This it? I think that's it. Do we have all our bags in, boys? Matt, are we done here? All right, so we got 4 guys left. 4 guys that could put you into 5th place. Greg Roth sitting at the end of the line. Vita, who's at the front of the line?
Team 36, Sebastian Roy and Aaron Bella.
All right, boys, make it happen right here. This is your chance. 1375 is what we need to put you over the top. How are you, buddy?
How you doing?
You had a good day today?
It was a fun day. We didn't catch as much as we would like, but I can't complain. It was a good day.
Respectable
10,
weight,
10.
over 10 pounds, 10-10. Hold the fish up for the cameras. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Again, very, very respectable weight here today. And definitely a big challenge. If you're fighting those big wins out there, I don't care who you are, that alone makes you a pro angler. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. There's a couple of nice fish for you right there. And job well done. So there you go. Thanks, buddy. Anything you want to thank before you go?
I'd like to thank my partner for taking me for a tour today. It was a good time out there, regardless of not getting the big bites we might have been looking for, but fun day.
Tomorrow. Give a big round of applause. Away he goes. Job well done. And if he enjoyed himself, then that's a good thing. All right,
Team
1370.
46, Kevin Morgan and Brandon Tate.
We should go to a commercial just before we end the last guy, like they do on TV shows, just to piss everybody watching off. But then it would piss everybody else here off too. How are you, buddy?
How's it going?
You have a good day today?
Yeah.
You have a good day? You catch a lot of fish?
We caught lots of fish, yeah.
10.35. Come over here. Come over here.
10.35.
Just not the right ones. We heard that story so many times. Those are still very respectable fish. How many people out there would be happy if you caught this? He's going to show you a nice fish right now. I'll bet you a lot of people in there would be very, very happy if that's a hold them up. That's a beautiful fish. And I don't think anybody out there would say, no, I don't want to catch a 3-pound fish, because that's over a 3-pound average. When you're 9 pounds, that's a 3-pound average. That's how you got to look at it. And that is phenomenal fish is what that is. So who do you want to thank before you go, buddy?
Oh, just you guys and my partner.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. All right, Nicole, you ready? We got 2 heavyweights coming up here right now. Both these guys have done extremely well out here in the past. One's a hardcore smallmouth guy. The guy in the back has definitely played his largemouth cards over and over again, so it's going to be interesting to see first, second, third.
Team 41, Matt Morrison and John Stefan.
All right, buddy, come on up here. Let's see what happens. Big bag all the way. Are we going over the top right now? We need 13.70 or better. We are going 10.30. Not quite.
Not quite, no.
10:30.
Couple missed opportunities today.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but you guys have done actually very well here with the years that we ran this tournament here. And I'm thinking the wind played a big factor today.
Definitely. It was much more challenging than I thought it would be, and that's bottom line is what happened.
Okay, hold the fish up for our folks, and let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, some people question the 3-fish limit, whether it is more challenging or is it more luckier. I really believe it's much more challenging to be able to catch or to be able to do this with 3 fish. So there you go. Big round of applause. There you go. We got one team left to go right now, and I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see. Obviously, you know that Greg Roth is a largemouth guy.
For sure, yeah.
All right, so everybody knows Greg's a largemouth guy, but he's done things to adapt over the years to go to different things. So, Greg, you know what? You're the last guy up here. Don't worry, we got Aaron there. Yeah. How you feeling, buddy?
Well, we weren't sandbagging or anything. We saw the length of the bag lineup. We thought you were giving out free hot dogs.
So you stuck around because you wanted hot dogs. All right, so all largemouth. Hold on a second.
We got one. We got one lucky one.
One smallmouth.
Two smallmouth. We targeted smallmouth. It's hard to win here with largemouth. I mean, there's a couple largemouth areas, but with the wind was blowing, you can't run back and forth. You basically have to stay in one area, and we had some giant ones on. So I would like to thank. I know you're going to ask me to thank. I'd like to thank Bob, number one, Bob Switzer, for letting me break in his boat. To Jack Daniels to forget about the fish that we lost today.
All right. All right, let's give a big round of applause. And if you are looking for a new vehicle, I promise you on Monday. All right, if you're buying a used vehicle, right, Bob, whatever the weight is here, that's the discount, right?
He's giving shit away.
So,
who are you kidding?
Giving it away. There you go. All right, are you guys the winners? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. There's your winners right there. Cal, Bill, big round of applause.
Today's weight, 1130.
Congratulations to both you guys, man. Job well done.
I honestly thought he was giving away hot dogs.
I'm not giving away hot dogs. All right, buddy. Only you guys can get your boat out of the water. We'll be ready for you to come back. Is there anything you want to say? Anybody you want to thank?
Well, thank you guys for another great tournament. Thanks, buddy. And all your hard work with your staff and Vita.
I'd like to thank you guys, too. You guys run a great show. I feel like a pro when I'm here. It's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to need about 15 minutes. We'll get everybody back up here again. We're going to give you your awards presentations. We got, he's going to take a couple pictures here. This is our final wrap, ladies and gentlemen. All the fish will be going back, CSFL live release boat, and a special thank you for each one. That is a huge smallmouth, largemouth. What does it weigh? I'm just curious. 4 pounds even. Still nice fish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to thank you all for coming out. If you are looking for insurance, make sure you give our folks, our friends at North Star Insurance a call, and tell Jared there that Andy told you to call. He'll give you a good deal. The Spring Fishing and Boat Show comes every year, Family Day weekend. Great speakers, great opportunity, great time for the boys and girls, free trout pond, all kinds of great things to do. Minn Kota, if you're not running a Minn Kota, then I'll tell you, those spot locks are definitely something you want to look at. Mercury Marine, Lund Boats, Hummingbirds, I'll tell you, that side imaging and their new Oasis products is absolutely incredible. Berkeley and Abu Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, and again, without you guys and our great staff, now injured, yeah, you've gone way over and beyond Call of Duty. We appreciate it. And we wish everybody a great night. And follow us tomorrow. We're going to be over at Gloucester Pool. It's going to be a great day. Again, at 3 o'clock, you can tune in and watch the event. So all the guys that are cashing out, we got 10 pay spots, 2 performance pay bags, overall big fish, a couple lunker pulls. And we're going to do that all in just a few minutes. Just hang in tight, and we'll get you back up here. Thank you.
aggressive, modern, and durable. The latest advancement in spinning has the Revo name on it, and almost a century of fishing expertise in it. No matter where your passion takes you, world-class fishing is only a Revo away.